The boy is getting a job where I am working at, y'all. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl AMAYA. I'm back at it again with another video. As y'all can see by the title, I'm going to be telling y'all a story time about how a male could not handle rejection. I hope my lighting is good, y'all. I don't have no ring light to hold my camera, so I'm trying to use the light off my iPad. Y'all just gotta bear with me, please and thank you. And if y'all is new to my channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment what you want to see me do. And if you are a returning viewer, hey y'all, I appreciate y'all for sticking with me because I'm not that consistent, but I'm trying to be. But without further ado, we're gonna get right into the video. Okay y'all, so he couldn't take rejection, so let's start from the beginning, right? So he was just a regular customer that come in the store, and when I was working in Columbia over there on Grindings Ferry. He couldn't take rejection. So like I said, he was a regular customer, and I was working at the substation. He come get him a sub, but it was kind of weird because, you know, I'm friendly, so of course I'm gonna greet you, do what I need to do. So it's kind of weird because buddy, when I say buddy, like when I say lock eyes, y'all, like I'm talking about as soon as he came up, like I'm talking about locking eyes. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with eye contact, but the way that he was looking, like locking eyes. So I'm just like, at first I'm like, hey, how you doing? Can I get for you? He told me what he want, right? Cool beans. I'm talking about just locking eyes. Like as I'm making a sandwich, I look up, we just locking eyes, like, so I could just tell like his energy, like, oh yeah, like he might be, you know, feeling you, girl, you know what I mean? But y'all, he wasn't ugly at all. I just wasn't, you know. So we're gonna fast forward a little bit. Came in again, same sheet. Came in again, but this time he didn't come to substation. He went over there to the store part. I think he got him a black, a lemonade, and some chips, y'all. But he came to substation. He didn't get nothing. I'm telling y'all, he just stood there and looked. And then he said, I think you'll look good if you cut off all your hair. So me and my manager that was there at the time, she was like, girl, don't cut off all your hair. I said, I'm not gonna cut off my hair. I said, but shit, that was just his suggestion, you feel me? So cool. Next thing you know, y'all, I'm telling you, my manager at the actual store, like my manager at substation, she was like, y'all, I got an interview. We got a little rehire. Not a rehire, y'all. Oh my God, my head. I mean, new hire. We got a new hire. So I'm like, who is it? He said, he'll be here in a little bit. Oh, it's a dude. She was like, yeah. Lord behold, guess who walked through the door? The boy. The boy is getting a job where I am working at, y'all. Like, at first I was like, what the hell? Like, and I'm just thinking like, what the hell? But like I said, I'm friendly, y'all. I'm not thinking nothing of it, like nothing. So cool. After the interview, right, I'm walking around, you know, wiping the tables like I'm supposed to do. She brings me over. She was like, this is Maya. Maya has been here for, you know, so and so. And he was like, yeah, I know her. So I was like, yeah, he a customer that comes in. He a customer that comes in, like, I mean, he know me like that, but as far as like personal, like, no. So homeboy leaves. My manager put me to the side. So, you know, he asked about you in your interview. I said, he asked about me. Yeah, he said, he asked, was you single? And I was like, and I was telling him, like, that's little Maya. Like, if you gonna come, like, you gotta come harder. Like, she already independent. She on her shit. Like, she don't need no baggage. And he was like, he was like, nah, I ain't on that. Like, I got her type shit. So, that's one red flag. Because why the fuck did you bring me up in your interview? What? Like, bro, what the fuck? Anyway, so y'all do start working, and guess who's training him? Me. So like I said, his eye contact, like, it's like y'all, like I tell y'all, no lie, like everywhere you go, you look up, he's looking at you. Like, it just, but like I said, y'all, dude was not ugly. I just wasn't on that with him, you know what I mean? So we're gonna get to the part where all hell broke loose, right? So one day I'm just sitting there, you know, like I said, I'm friendly, so I'm chopping it up with the customers. He watching me, so he was like, you friendly? I said, I am, very much so. Like, I ain't got no reason to be mean to nobody. Like, what the fuck? Like, I ain't in a relationship, no, none of that. So it's like the way he was looking at me was like, I don't know, like in disgust. Because he kept saying that I was friendly, like saying it like I was his girl. Like, y'all, I just don't know. And then we're going to fast forward some more, right? We're going to fast forward some more. So, I was talking to somebody that I had worked with, right? He had called me one day. He was like, yo, what the you got going on? You know, talking about that. So I'm like, what you talking about? It's just some dude sitting here talking about he was trying to with you, you know, that nigga, man. I'm like, bruh, I don't know. Like, I'm not messing with this dude. Like, it's nothing like that, you know, type shit. He was just telling me everything that Buddy was saying. So, when I seen him, I was like, you said this, that. You just trying to, yeah. He was like, bruh, no. Bullshit, y'all. So now, we're going to fast forward to the good shit. This is the good part here. So, one day, y'all, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to refresh my motherfucking memory. So, one day, me and my sister was at work. We at work. My sister kept saying, like, something is off with him. He, like I said, she said he's not ugly, but something is off with him. She was like, Maya, you need to watch him. So, he was off that particular day. Me and my sister in the back of the store, she's smoking her cigarette. It's so crazy because he had pulled up in the back of the store. He was like, oh, I said he pulled up like to the back of the store, like he pulled to the back. So he got out the car, you know, just talking like a regular. We all just talking like. He had ended up leaving his car like right behind the door. And from where I worked at, we did have a drive-through at that substation. So it was in the way. So I got in his car and I like backed it up into a parking spot type shit, right? You know, some friendly shit. So he came back to the back and he was like, damn, you moved my car? I was like, yeah, I put it back. Like, you could see the car where we was standing. I put it in the back, right? So homeboy lifted up his shirt like halfway. Like, you know how dudes will stand up. They got their shirt like right here type shit. He lifted his shirt halfway. And I'm sitting talking to my sister. He walked up on me like, he like grabbed me like. And I'm like, what the fuck? My sister was like, get your ass up off her. He was like, damn, you don't want all this loving? I'm like, loving? Nigga, what? So, I'm like, me and my sister looking at each other like. And then he get in the car, he leave, whatever. Cool. So me and my sister talking, she just like, Ma, you need to watch him. Like, me and my sister even got into it over this shit. Because she was like, you just too nice, you just too friendly, you not seeing shit for what it is. Like, you need to pay attention. Like, you know, she's just getting on my ass, y'all. So, I'm trying to remember what else did he do, y'all. Let me refresh my memory real quick, right? Okay, so, another day we at work. Y'all cannot remember what else he did. I can't remember. I forgot what did he do. He said something. I think he said something. Y'all, I can't remember. But it was something. Because I called my sis and I was telling her about it. Y'all, homegirl hung up. And as quick as she hung up was as quick as she was pulling up in that motherfucking parking lot, y'all. I did not know she was on the way. I didn't know. So she came. She hopped out the car. I was standing outside with my nephews. I'm in the car playing with them. All I know is homeboy busted through the motherfucking door. He was like, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm looking at them. I was like, oh shit, my sister went in and said something. So the dudes that's working at it came outside. Like, it's like he just being real fightsy, like on some type shit. You know? He just been like real, like, he's like uppity, like real fightsy, like real defensive. Like somebody did something to him. And like the boys, they just started getting into an argument. They was like, you don't do that, you whatever, They about to get ready to motherfucking fight. Now remind y'all pay attention to what I'm saying right here, because the next part, you got to put it together. Mind you, this was all dudes this day. Me and my sister was the only female. This is all dudes. He didn't get bucked with no dudes, right? Listen to me now. Next day at work, my manager had pulled me to the side and she was like, she did do a background check. She went to his old job and they said that they had to fire him because of his harassment of another female. And he was, I'm not gonna say everything, but y'all get the point. It was just basically harassment, right? So she was like, we didn't have enough people that have said something in my, we're definitely going to let him go, you know, just for, you know, the safety of you and your comfortability, because you have been here, so we're going to let him go. So, and it's so crazy because I was working that day. He was not working. He came in, so they was like, we're gonna do it now since he already here. They brought him to the back. I guess they told him we gotta let him go. So I guess when they told him, he ran up to me and he was like, bitch, you got me fired. I'm like, hold the fuck up, nigga. Bitch. Oh, I got your motherfucking bitch, nigga. I'm like, wait the fuck a minute, like y'all, my mind was just like, because this nigga's in my face calling me a bitch. And I'm just like, nigga, what you gonna do? Like, I'm just confused. I didn't get you to do shit. You did that to your motherfucking self. Like, mind you, y'all, like I said, it was all niggas the day prior. Now it was all females in this, so now you getting booked. It's crazy. So my manager's Brittany. She was like, get up out her face, get up out her face. Da, 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 da. So at this point, they had to bum rush his ass out the door. He goes outside. He runs outside, take off his shirt, comes back in. My manager hit him in his motherfucking face. Boom, knocked his glasses off his face, right? So now we got all the customers looking. And y'all, it was so weird. I forgot a part, right? Because before they even did that, after they fired him, told him he had to leave, he came back in the store 3 times in my line. Mind you, we had 2 lines. He kept getting in my line just to get up in my face, like. Okay, so now I'm telling you that Brittany knocked his glass off his face, right? So the GM of the store ended up calling the police. Called the police. Homeboy outside trying to fight the police. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, they just like y'all, like, I'm telling y'all, like, it's just a boom, boom, boom type shit. So they got him under control. So the police put me outside. They asked me what happened, you know, what's going on type shit. And they telling him, like, you got a chance to leave. If you don't leave, you're going to jail. Homeboy spinning around the block, y'all. Spinning around the motherfucking store. So, like I said, I was talking to the police. Brittany was running right next to me. He was like, can I get $40 for my glasses, please? Like, he broke my motherfucking glasses. Brittany was like, you better call your fucking insurance company. Like, you know, type, hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny. Like, I started laughing. So then he spun around again. Spinning around again. This time he pulls up by me. He started winking. He blew me a kiss. Spin around again. Spin around again. Police was like, sir, you got one more time. And he said, back the fuck away from my car, you fuck ass nigga. That's exactly what he said, y'all. Excuse my language. That's what he said. They was like, all right. He did it again. Did it again. They was like, get him. When I said they turned on all the motherfucking lights. Matter of fact, no. This is what happened for the reason they said get him. Because they put him on trespassing. Only reason they didn't arrest him when he was doing all that spinning shit, because he was not off the property. Dude got off the property and did a whole circle. That's when they was like, yeah, get him. Like, we told him he had one more time. He came back on the property. And they got his ass, like, it was really like a high-speed chase a little bit, because they was chasing him. They had to get in the street and throw a motherfucking shit in the road to stop his motherfucking tires, and they took his ass to jail. Now, remind y'all, nigga, he got out of jail, and guess what he did? Came back to the store. And went back to jail. Guess what? He got out of jail. He had his parents come up to the store. Y'all, this is like a whole lot of situation here. And it was crazy. But y'all, that's what happened. Dude could not handle rejection. I have not seen this boy at all since then. Like, I swear to God. And it's a good thing that I haven't seen his ass, because ain't no motherfucking way. Like, and then he tried to make it seem like it was me. Like, how the fuck is it me? I didn't do shit to you. All I did was be nice. I guess I was being too fucking nice. I guess I was being too friendly. And he thought he had a motherfucking chance. But I just wasn't on that, y'all. I mean, I was talking to somebody. I wasn't on it. It's like, y'all, it was really something not clicking. I don't know, y'all. But yeah, that's my story on how dude could not handle rejection. And I still have the videos in my phone. And I will be uploading these videos. Probably going to be right here, since there's a little more space than this side. I don't know, but it's gonna be on one of these goddamn sides. But y'all, this is the end of my video. And if you did like this story time, please like and comment. Tell me y'all input. Tell me y'all favorite part. We on the road to 1K. Get this video to at least 15 likes. I definitely appreciate y'all. And before I end this video, I definitely want to say, follow your dreams. Do what you want to do. It's okay to start over. I don't care how many times you start over. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. Be consistent with what you want to do, because eventually it's going to work out. Eventually it's gonna work, but quitting, it'll never get there. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Thank y'all. Put it out the coupe in the lot. 12 fuck SWAT. Buzzing all the tails out the box. I just hit the